Well, what's up, guys? It's Tin here with the Asian Nerd Nation. Welcome back. We're doing an interview with
Anthony Vincent, the voice of 10 Second Songs. How are you doing?
Guys, all right, so if you guys don't know him, all of his social medias, his links and everything will be down in the description below. He is an awesome singer. He does all those amazing videos where he basically sings a ton of songs in a lot of different styles. So tell me about that. How did you come about doing that that idea?
It was pretty much all a happy accident. I started a custom songs business back in 2012. It was on a website platform called, it was Fiverr.com, where you can sell different things for $5, from $5 and up. And what I was doing was I was selling songs 10 seconds in length for $5 in any style you wanted, and that was kind of my whole thing. And I came up with the name 10 Second Songs. That was the name I had on as a profile. And then one thing led to another. The business grew. I was getting more job opportunities outside of Fiverr in the whole world and realm of custom songs and jingles for businesses and, you know, different podcasts and a slew of different things. And then the one day that I decided to take the name 10 Second Songs and promote my custom songs business on a bigger scale, I started a YouTube channel, 10 Second Songs. I took a pop song, Katy Perry's Dark Horse, performed it in 20 styles to showcase my range of productions so that I can, because at the end of Dark Horse you see that it says custom songs in many styles. That's because it was pretty much one big commercial for me. And in the week that I created the channel, I mean, it went viral almost immediately, or pretty much immediately, and then 10 Second Songs became more of an entertainment thing. And I just wanted to keep going with that because people enjoyed the content. It was fun for me, and it was a great way to shed some of that attention and eyes on some of the other stuff that I do that's a little bit more original, like the band and all that stuff.
Dude, that's awesome, for one. So for a production, like one of those videos where you're doing all those different styles, how long does that generally take?
It takes about an average of 2 weeks. It depends on whether or not I know what I'm doing. It depends on how long it's going to take me to compile a list of the different style interpretations, because they're not really impersonations to me, at least. It's just interpretations, interpreting the styles. But it depends. I mean, the first video, it took a very short amount of time to compile that list because they were pretty much just picked at random. It was my first video. I never, but because obviously after the first one, you don't want to repeat yourself too much. You want to keep it fresh and keep reinventing the whole format. So you want to introduce new styles and keep it interesting. So it takes some time, like especially lately, because I've done pretty much many different artist interpretations. I don't want to repeat them a lot, so I have to find new ones that appeal to me and would work best for the songs that I'm picking.
Sometimes you have to, though, right?
Yeah, but on an average, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. Damn. So before doing your 10 Second Songs and before the YouTube channel, do you have like a whole background in music, or like when did you really start falling in love with music and decided that it was going to be like you now, basically your life?
Well, I mean, I was brought up, I was raised in a family that was really big on musical theater, and I was in school plays as a kid and all that stuff, so the performer was something that's just innate and in my genes. But I started off as a bassist when I was 11 years old. I was playing bass guitar. That was around the time I grew up in the late 90s, so there was the post-grunge era, and of course me getting into bands like Bush when I was like 8 years old. Eventually I found bands like Nirvana and Metallica, and I got heavier. These are all gateway bands, but at the same time I was raised, you know, I had parents that were big Beatles fans, and they grew up in the 60s, and my grandparents that were big into the crooners and all jazz standard, and all the Italian singers like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Jerry Bell, all them. So it's like, and then I also grew up at a time where I appreciated the pop music of that time as well. All the, believe it or not, even all the boy bands like NSYNC and Boys to Men, and you know, it's like those are all guilty pleasures of the late '90s. Cisco, Casey and JoJo. Yeah, it's like this is all the stuff. I was always open to it because I always saw, I could always appreciate the good songwriting in different styles, even if it wasn't something that, you know, I preferred to play or sing myself. But I started as a bassist. I was in a heavy metal band for a while, all throughout the high school, and rock and metal was kind of like my way. I just, you know, of being a part of something that was against what everyone else listened to in the popular music. I didn't like playing popular stuff, although I secretly loved it, and I still, you know, wanted to infuse all the pop elements in anything I did. But you know, so that's what I was doing, and then, you know, when that band broke up, I started to find, you know, I started to explore my voice and singing. Probably just 10 years ago. That's like 2005 is when I started, like right after I graduated high school.
Did you take any singing lessons?
Only recently, only over the past couple of 2 years. What happened was, in short, I got this is before 10-second songs. I was approached online by a big act that was looking for singers. It was actually, it was the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They found one of my videos and they were like, "Hey, you know, come try out for the band." You know, so long story short, I went over to New York City audition. I didn't do well. You know, it wasn't a good audition, but it got me to find a vocal coach and really got me interested in improving the voice and learning how to sing the right way. So I found my mentor, Ken Tamplin. He has a course on the internet called Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, and he's pretty much my mentor, my vocal mentor. I go to him with everything. You know, singing is a tough thing. You know, when you want to really grow the voice to unrealistic levels.
Alright, so 2 last questions. Together, first off, are there any YouTubers that you'd like to work with? Just name one. And then, who is your favorite YouTuber?
I like to work with Epic Rap Battles.
ERB.
And my favorite YouTuber. Man, that's a... Like, favorite YouTuber in general, or music related?
In general, anything at all.
Man, that's really hard. That's really tough.
How about who have you been watching recently, if anyone?
John Cozart.
Okay.
I've been watching him, but you know who that is?
No idea.
John, he has the YouTube channel Paint, and he does these parody mashups, but it's a cappella, and he did one for Star Wars. So that video, I found that video, and it turned me on to his whole page, and he does really good work. I like him a lot. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Dude, thank you so much for your time. Once again, all of his links are down in the description below. And
thanks for having me on, seriously.
Oh, dude, thank you for being on, seriously. This fireplace is burning me, though, and we're going to get out of here. Once again, guys, just catch the other videos on the same channel. Links are in the description, all that good stuff. Cool. See you guys.